Hey, man, I got no problem saying this is the weirdest presidential cycle we've ever experienced, considering all of the historically unprecedented things that have already happened. But now we got the story. Trump slams Kamala Harris's dangerous medical report as 3 conditions are revealed. The first one is that she's got like stress hives. So okay, here we go. They attacked Donald Trump saying, show us your cholesterol. And Trump's like, what? That's the news? And they're like, yes, you're an old man. So Trump comes out and he's like, well, I saw her medical report and she's got like urticaria or something. She's got stress hives and she takes medication for it. It may be seasonal allergies. Okay, my friends, this is it was already the weirdest cycle ever. But sure, here's the news. Donald Trump has slammed Kamala Harris for her health records, claiming that her newly revealed conditions are impacting her functioning. I don't know, maybe she's itching her arms. Hold on. They say she's got other conditions, I guess. VP Harris's doctor released her latest physical report in an open letter on Saturday saying the candidate is in excellent health. However, the former president took a different view of the workup, which revealed she suffers from bad seasonal allergies, which may cause hives. At around 1 a.m. Eastern, the former president shared a post on his social media site, Truth Social. I have just seen Kamala's report, and it is not good, he concluded. These are deeply serious conditions that clearly impact her functioning. Uh-oh. To start, former President Trump honed in on one part of her report. What is it? Urticaria. Okay. Is that urticaria? Better known as hives. Okay. According to her doctor's report, she suffers from urticaria, defined as a rash of round red welts on the skin that itch intensely, sometimes with dangerous swelling. The hives that VP Harris suffers from are reportedly temporary raised skin rashes similar. This is gross. How many of you care to? I'm sorry, man. Trump posts on his Truth Social 3 weeks out from the election that Kamala is suffering from some medical ailments. And I'm like, we got to cover it, right? These bumps can be itchy and uncomfortable, but the condition is not dangerous nor life-threatening, according to the American College of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology. Around 20% of Americans deal with these rashes at some point in their lives, making it common. Next, he's seen on her allergies. Really? He said she also has allergic rhinitis and allergic conjunctivitis. Oh my, this is amazing. Dude, he's saying she has like hay fever. That's it. Okay. And he's telling the truth, like he's just using the clinical terms. A very messy and dangerous situation. Allergic rhinitis and allergic conjunctivitis are terms that refer to nose and eye irritation in response to a mild allergy. Like pollen or dander. In short, seasonal allergies. Yo, this is hilarious. An allergic reaction can be life-threatening if you have a reaction called anaphylaxis to your particular trigger. This can cause your mouth, tongue, or throat to swell up, making it difficult to breathe, or abdominal pain and fainting. In general, according to the Yale Medicine, these severe reactions tend to occur in response to allergies like shellfish, peanuts, and bee stings, and don't happen with allergies that VP Harris suffers from, which are likely in response to pollen, mold, or dust mites. Dr. Joshua Simmons, VP Harris's primary care physician, said she has never had a severe reaction to her allergies and instead just deals with an irritated nose and eyes. Dude, I get allergies all the time. I will say I love it when like my nose will itch and I'm like brutal. And then people are like, Coke nose. It's the only way you can explain the Tim Pool's exuberance. No, I don't know. I have some espresso in the morning and I exercise a lot. So I've got a lot of energy, I suppose. They're going to say, what is it? She has been undergoing allergen immunotherapy for the past 3 years to reduce her sensitivity to her allergens. Okay, well, hold on a minute. That's actually kind of weird. You know, I get allergies and I just shrug. When the first pollen blasts happen in the spring and you see your cars covered in green pollen everywhere. Yeah, I get my eyes get irritated. I wear contacts, so it sucks. And I have a runny nose and I might be itching my nose and stuff like that. But that's about it. I've never considered any kind of treatment immunotherapy to deal with it. She must actually have really bad allergies. They say the therapy has been effective. She only requires occasional over-the-counter nasal spray to deal with her symptoms. Wow. Well, okay, it sounds like she has pretty serious allergies. President Trump began a separate rant on X. I believe it is very important that Kamala Harris pass a test on cognitive stamina and agility. Her actions have led many to believe that there could be something very wrong with her. He claims that her performance during recent interviews in which she is slow and lethargic in answering questions is evidence of mental decline. I just think she's probably drunk or on some kind of MAOI inhibitor or whatever. That's not me. I'm seeing reports where people are suggesting that she's got nerves and so she takes a medication for it. I don't know if that's true. The report didn't include specifics about her cognitive abilities, but Dr. Simmons did test VP Harris's cranial nerves, a crucial step in determining the health of the nervous system, and found she passed. It isn't standard for a 59-year-old to receive a cognitive test, which measures one's thinking, reasoning, and awareness during a routine physical, such as the one Dr. Simmons performed. As far as anyone can confirm, VP Harris has not taken a cognitive test. Well, she should. I think she'd pass, to be honest. I don't like her, but come on. She'd probably do fine. I love it when they gave Trump the cognitive test, and he was like, I passed, some say better than anyone, very quickly. And I got to be honest, there's like a trick question kind of in the cognitive test, which I actually think is, some of it's like, which one's the lion? Which one's the giraffe? But they do this part of the test where they'll say something like bed, earth, spatula, roof. And then at the end of the test, they'll say, what were the 4 words we told you in the beginning? And I'm like, wow. I mean, like, I got a good memory. But I mean, if I'm not prepared to need to memorize something, I might just disregard the information. If I think they say, remember these words, and then it's like, okay, bed, roof, spatula. I don't even remember what the last word I said was because I didn't care. But that's the thing, right? Trump says he does it swimmingly. And again, I'll stress, like, I fancy myself a good memory. But if you told me something, I can't remember people's names because it's like, I meet 50 people and I really try to make a point. You say their name, you ask them what their name is, you say it, you shake their hands, you say their name again, you try to remember their name. But when you meet a lot of people, it does get hard. They're going to say they listed she has a family history of colon cancer, which could put her at a higher risk for developing the disease herself. But at this point, she is being monitored for early signs of the disease and is clear. No signs of diabetes, heart or lung disease. Her steady levels could be, she has, what is this? No signs of any of these things. Her steady levels could be in thanks to the reported lifestyle she keeps, which includes taking vitamins, daily strength training and cardio training, and eating a healthy diet. Although Saturday Night Live seems to think that she's a drunk. Dr. Simmons didn't detail what the diet was comprised of, but reports have suggested she has a sweet tooth and does consume alcohol occasionally, both potentially unhealthy habits. I do not consume sweets, and I do not drink any alcohol. For my beverage, I do enjoy what soda should be, and that is the delicious Spindrift. So I try. I don't know, it's funny because people are like, Tim, you look so young. And the secret is, so long as I keep the beanie on, I do look young. But then once they see that I'm bald, they're like, I'll tell you a funny story too. When I was 21 and my hair was thinning, I went to a bar with the hat on, and they were like, ID. And I was like, I forgot it. And they're like, gotta go. Walked outside, took the hat off, walked back in, and they're like, hey. I was like, yeah, I don't got any hair. Here's Trump's post. He says, I've put out more medical exams than any other president in history and aced 2 cognitive exams. I am far healthier than Clinton, Bush, Obama, Biden, but especially Kamala. I love that he's saying he's healthier than Kamala. She's 60 or 59 or whatever. Also, I am far too busy campaigning to take time from the 22 days left, as I'm using every hour of every day campaigning because it take our country back from the radical left people that are destroying it. As to her completely desperate request for my medical statements, she is dying to see my cholesterol, which is 180. I've already provided them many times, including quite recently, and they were flawless. However, I've just seen Kamala's report, and it's not good. According to her doctor's report, she suffers from urticaria, defined as a rash of round red welts in the skin that itch intensely, sometimes with dangerous swelling. She also has allergic rhinitis and allergic conjunctivitis, a very messy and dangerous situation. These are deeply serious conditions that clearly impact her functioning. Maybe that is why she can't answer even the simplest of questions. Yo, I actually think Trump's right. Allergy medicine can make you drowsy. And so when people are saying that Kamala may appear drunk, she may actually have pretty severe allergies. I mean, if they're talking about her getting immunotherapy and using nasal spray to deal with this stuff, I'm willing to bet she's taking antihistamines, over-the-counter normal stuff. But this stuff does slow you down and gum you up. I think there might be something to this. I think Trump's going over the top for sure, saying she has rhinitis and allergic conjunctivitis. Yeah, she's got a stuffed nose and she's got itchy red eyes. Okay, everybody knows what that means. Well, actually, they probably don't. So this is probably effective from Trump. But I do think it's fair to say that before we jump the gun and accuse Kamala of perhaps, like, I don't know, having a drinking problem, she may just be taking some antihistamine that's got some kind of depressive element to it, because there's non-drowsy and there's drowsy. And anytime you take a drug, you're going to have some kind of side effect. So maybe that is the case. Anyway, my friends, this is the weirdest election cycle that I've ever experienced, but can't say it's not fun, despite the violence. We don't want any of the violence. I love it when Trump is silly and everything's kind of fun and funny. The violent stuff is freaking me out. All right, so let's keep things chill, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to leave it there. Smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, share the show with everyone you know. Follow me on X and Instagram at Timcast, and we'll see you on the next segment.